What's up, everybody? It's your girl V. Today we are talking about my spring rack. I absolutely love these types of videos. I'm always on the lookout for them. So I'm happy to be sharing these with you today. Before we get started, if anybody wants to know what's on my nails, today I'm wearing Twilight from Orosa Beauty, and I stamped over it with what is it? Stamped in Slate from Painted Polish, and the stamping plate is from Uber Chic. The polishes were sent to me for PR, but I actually am wearing this on both my hands because I enjoy them so much. So that's that. Another thing I want to mention before we get started actually is that most of the indies on this rack were sent to me as PR. Most of them I have swatches for on my social media. What else was I going to mention? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get started for real, for real. So top shelf is dedicated to Cirque Colors. They are one of my favorite brands, even if I wasn't swatching for them. I just love them so much. So I picked out a good bunch from them. So we have Robin. This was my favorite from the Still Life collection. I just cannot get over this. I wish I had a backup, but I'm not gonna be greedy. A Fiori, beautiful lilac, also from the Still Life collection. Pistachio. I have a thing for speckled polishes, you will notice. Paloma from last year. I can't remember the name of the collection off the top of my head right now, but this came out last year. Laverne. I love these black speckled polishes. I don't even really care about the base color that much. I just love the combination, although blue and black speckles was the best so far, but yeah. Persica. This one might seem similar. This is Stoneware. Stoneware, from the description, if I remember correctly, this is like a really light pink with the, what is it? Gold and kind of copper flakes. If you compare to Persica, you can tell Persica is peach and Stoneware is pink. I'm into sheer for spring, so I have organza, Hatch. I can never get enough white. I've wanted this for so long, and now that I finally have it, I haven't worn it yet, but I will get to this for sure. Calypso. Beatnik. I love the yucky greens for the spring, and this is totally my vibe. I kind of shook it up, but you can see how much of this I've used so far, and I've had it for what, about a year now, so for me that's a lot of usage. Trompe l'œil. This also came out in the Still Life collection, so if anyone was unsure, it is pronounced trompe l'œil, which means to trick the eye or to deceive the eye. We've got a couple polishes from Polished for Days. This is from their latest collection, the one that was based off of, or that was inspired by Disney. This is called Colors of the Wind. So beautiful. Like, I'm a sucker for purples like this and the flakes. Like, it's just... I chose to include Ice Bow, which is a topper. I thought that this might be cute over a lot of pastels. So, you know, it's pink, doesn't give off a lot of color, and I think that it would, that's why I think that it would pair well with a lot of purples, pinks, even blues. A few polishes from Polish, which is another favorite brand of mine. Polish for Days as well. So let's see. Zora's Domain, beautiful blue. Alula, this came out for Polish pickup. Whoops, how about I stay in frame? Okay, yeah, this came out for Polish pickup last month, if I'm not mistaken. Odette. So we've got the signature gold flakes from Polish in here. I absolutely love this. This was, let me see, Black Friday exclusive. Breath of the Wild. This is also from Polish Pickup. Gorgeous Sage. Little Green Child. Gorgeous. Another one with gold flakes. This is Clockmaker. This came out during the holidays. This is an older one. I purchased this one actually from a D-stash. This is Alien Bloom. So really, really light pink. And the beautiful gold flakes. I have one from 786 Cosmetics. Himalayas. I feel like you always need a good nude for those days when I'm going to want, you know, somewhat of a palette cleanser. You can't go wrong. Formula is exceptional on these. This one I purchased myself. This is Sprinkles from 90 Lacquer. I've only worn this once, but I loved it. And I just think that it's so appropriate for the season. Ooh, yeah, we're focusing. Yeah, I definitely want to get this on the nail. Hopefully this will be my next manicure. One from KB Shimmer. This is Up in Autumn. It came out in the autumn collection, but for some reason I feel like I would still want to wear this in the during the spring. Another nude. This is Senorita from Colores de Carol. This is from the Romantique 2.0 collection. This one was gorgeous on the nail, and I'd like to wear this again. Once again, for those days when I'm going to be like, I just need something plain but beautiful. Zoya Bevan. I have not worn this yet, but I saw this. I've been feeling these types of shades. Like, it's not, I guess it's kind of sage. I'm kind of obsessed with these. Another topper from Zoya this time, and this is Leia. This is beautiful over anything, just something to give a little life to my cream polishes. One polish from Glam Polish. This is Son of a Beach. I'm pretty sure this came out sometime over the summer, but it's such a soft shade. I want to wear this for the spring. OPI Alpaca My Bags. Mermaid's Tears. Just Linneaing Around. I hope I'm saying that right. I saw this on Diana from Some Call Me Coco, and it looked so good on her. And then I was like, oh man, I need this. And then I realized I owned it and I had never worn it. So this is going to be worn sometime this spring. Do You Lilac It? Another one that's been well loved. Another polish that I had at some point tried to pan, but we didn't make much progress. This is a really old polish in my collection. Another ugly green. Don't Talk Back to Me. It's got a little bit of shimmer in here. Fiercely Fiona. From China Glaze, Fancy Pants. Sweet Hook. Gorgeous color, beautiful formula. This is old, Agent Lavender. Actually, if we compare, so it's much lighter than Sweet Hook. Bahamian Escape, another really old one. Shut the Front Door, which I swatched recently. Excuse my bottle. Strike a Rose. Rich and Famous. I'm trying to get a lot more pink on the nail. I don't know, like, I don't hate pink. It's just one of those shades that I tend to forget about. And then when I get it on the nail, I'm like, oh, this is cute. So another ugly green, Trendsetter. Kalahari Kiss. The bottle is ugly now, but the shade is more like what you see on the top. It's a little bit lighter. It's like a almondy kind of shade. Refreshment. The last one from China Glaze is Spring in My Step. Down here we have my Essies. I have switched out the brushes on like maybe what 95% of my Essie collection, so I'm loving them all over again, and I wanted to wear a lot of these shades for spring. La Piece of Luxury? What is it? La Piece of Luxury, I think. Bikini So Teeny. I think a lot of people are reaching for this one. I'm almost done. I'm actually below that line here. So I'm gonna try to finish this. Maximilian Strasser. Again, I hope I'm saying that right. I absolutely love this polish. It's another shade, it's another sage, but it's got a lot of gray to it. I'm noticing that my rack, although it has a good amount of pastel-y shades or, you know, typical spring shades, the selection has like a dusty tone to it. So I think that's my vibe this spring. Turquoise and Caicos. I don't know if this is the original, reformulated. I don't know. All I know is that this is a little bit on the thinner side. I have not worn this in a really long time, so I'll give this a shot. First timer. I absolutely love this. Navigate Her. In the Cabana. This is another one like first timer. It's very, I think they came out in the same collection. Very vibrant. I love these, especially on the toes. It's like amazing. Mint Candy Apple. This is another one that I'm almost done with, so I figured I might as well. Plumberry. Big Spender. Madison Ave Hue. I'm gonna give this a try. This is Pink Diamond. Normally, I'm not a big fan of these finishes. I do believe I've only worn this one time, but if I remember correctly, it's not really brush strokey. So I'm gonna see. I feel like if there's a time for me to wear something like this, it would be during the spring. So we'll see what I could do. There might be some nail art if I can't handle the frostiness. Tarte Deco, I've had this for a while, hence the bottle, but this is, if we're gonna talk about favorites for spring, this would be one of them. Topless and Barefoot, which is it's another shade that I'm trying to finish. I do believe this was part of my Project Polish selection. I have failed miserably, which is why we haven't talked about it this year. Fiji. Somehow this has been used a lot. I don't know how, because I don't know, but I pulled this out because of Diana, some call me Coco, and I tried to wear it a few weeks ago and this thing never dried. Like, I can usually get a manicure going in like an hour, depending on what I'm doing. If I'm adding nail art, it could take an hour or some change. It depends. It depends. But this thing, like, it was like 2 hours later and this thing was not drying. And I had to put on 3 coats, which I don't mind, but it was just, ugh. I ended up taking off the whole polish and going to bed with naked nails. So I don't know. I'm going to give this a try, another try, and maybe give it more time to dry. But this is a little bit disappointing so far. A throwback. I want to try to wear this. I should have worn this for Easter, but I honestly didn't do anything or didn't put on any Easter appropriate polishes when it was time. This is In the Mix from Color Club. This is Home Run from Pure Ice. Intrigue from Revlon. This is beautiful. Coastal Surf, love this one, very vibrant. Passionate Pink. Provoke, which I have already worn. From Sinful Color, we have Mint Apple. Beautiful shimmer. So I definitely want to wear this, and it was a gift from my friend Diana, and so I plan on wearing this. The last one is Rose Dust from Sinful Colors. All right, guys, so you have seen it all. These are all the shades that your girl plans to wear for the spring. So far, I mean, I've worn some of these at other times, but so far out of the whole rack since I even put it together, I've only worn one. Hopefully I can make some progress. And yeah, let me know what you guys are going to be wearing for the spring. Is anyone else making a spring rack video? Because I would love to have something to watch. Those are my favorite videos, like I said earlier. So if you think that you want to put one together, let me know so I can check you out. And yeah, let's have a chat in the comments as we usually do. And I'll talk to you soon. Stay safe.